Anyways, so we have the node, we have the map now, and it's a water section. Yay, fantastic. So in this water section, there are actually 4 items to collect. One of them is, of course, the Nikita missiles.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Fair enough, okay. Well, alright. And, yeah, as I said, there are 4 items to collect here. I don't exactly know where they are, per se, but I'm going to find them, for sure. I know one of them is inside one of these rooms. Ah, there it is. The NVG, the night vision goggles. Now, the second one is, of course, the Nikita missiles, which we'll be getting. There is another poster girl over there. Have I mentioned that I hate these water sections? I do hate those. But no matter, I'm gonna get through them, and they're not really that hard or anything. There's something here that I want to show you. It's one of those little Easter egg things. There is a rubber ducky over here. How cute is that? Look at that. Pretty cool. Also, in one of these passages, there is a doll of Raven, you know, the boss from the first game, Raven. Vulcan Raven, that was his name. We've seen the doll before, so it's a reuse of the same model, so I'm not really bothered. Oh, there it is. It's over here. That's so Raven. Anyways, the Nikita missiles are right here. I'm fine, I'll take this.
You have the remote-controlled missile. Good job. Now head for the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Take out the power source and make contact with the President before the launch code can be reconfirmed. Hurry.
Fantastic. Well, I should probably get some air, right? Yeah, that would be good. Let's get some air, quick. Where can I... Air? Quick? Air? I'm gonna start losing health. Go up. I hate these controls. They are not inverted, and I'm used to inverted controls in water and controlling, you know, crafts. Like ships and such in video games. Anyways, now I am lost because I suck at navigating in water. Okay, there we go. I guess I'm not that lost because this is the exit. And now we can return to the President and do what the Colonel instructed us to do. It's called the elevator. Equip the rations. If I find a ration, I guess I could use one of these. The night vision goggles, basically what they do is this. You get this. And in very brightly lit areas, they're terrible, by the way. But in areas that are very dimly lit, they're not lit, they're very dark, you can use these to your advantage. I suppose they come in useful a little bit. Now that I think about it, they come in useful a little bit, really soon. And if you flatten yourself against the wall, this will happen over here. Because you can see the President, he's taking a nap over this way. And you can make some noise, possibly wake him up. He seems to be... really deep, in a really deep slumber, so we're going to use some C4 to wake him up, you know, just, what am I doing? God damn it, man, equip the C4, Jesus, thank you. Place some, and then punch. Yeah, he's awake now, and now we're gonna summon him over here, because we want him out of the way when we hit the electrical panels thingies over there. He noticed us. And you can torture him a little bit too if you like. If you place one of these here, call him, place one of these, and now he's listening in. If you notice, he's listening in on the wall. And if you punch,
What is that?
yeah, you can harass the President a little bit, make him a little bit scared and stuff. Yeah, okay, you can have your fun if you're sadistic like that. Anyways, in this room we have 2 cameras equipped with their very own guns, their very own automatic. Something or another. They're cameras that shoot at you, basically. And you have to destroy them. And over here, if you equip this makes this a little bit easier, I guess. This is where you need to stand to aim your Nikita missiles. Basically, when you use them, you will go into a first-person perspective in the view of the missile, and you'll have to guide it. This is similar to the first game as well. It's another one of those similarities. And before we actually go and hit the panels, the electric panels, I want to show you another one of those Easter statues, those Easter Island statues, those Easter eggs. It is right here to the right, at the very end here. It's not very visible, but hopefully you could see it. And I know there was more in the game. There's like 4 or something. But I don't know where the other ones are. And this is the path that you should take. If you don't keep doing this, like moving the camera around, don't move, Mr. President, because God damn it, Mr. President, if you by any chance trigger the explosion close to him, he will die. Trust me, he will die. So you have to be careful. Anyways, yeah, that was bad. Anyways, if you like don't keep moving the left stick, if you like leave it in one direction for too long, it will rush, like it will start going forwards a lot faster. The missile. Come on, man, move. Yeah, go over there. Yeah, all the way over there. Fantastic. This should be good. Okay, cool. Fantastic. So now the panel is broken, and we can now access the room where the president is. How cool is that? Aren't you glad we did that? So cool. Nicketed bullets. We're not going to really need this anymore throughout the duration of the game, I'm pretty sure. But hey, whatever. Always good to have a fully stocked inventory.
President Johnson.
Huh? So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit, isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you...
Ironically, he's called Johnson.
What the...
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense. Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
Huh?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third Snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid. He was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No.